Good morning. Frosty day here. Got this '06 Audi A3. 2-liter turbo. Let's see what's going on here. Ow! So a lot of shaking. Shakes so much she pulls this apart. That she smooths out. I scanned this yesterday. I had misfires on multiple cylinders. You can hear that it's misfiring. She smooths out after. We'll get these codes running. We'll defog here a bit. Then we'll bring it in and see what's up. I bought some spark plugs. Could be an injector. I'll have to go over the codes again. I'm pretty sure it said multiple misfires and rich bank 2. So as you can see, she's smoothed out. She's still a rattling. We'll get our scanner out. So I'm at my secret base here. I'm not allowed to show you a bunch of stuff because it's a bunch of military spec. No, I'm just fucking around. This is my job place. So normally I'm in some back lane or some back alley or the streets randomly. But we'll see. We'll see it somewhere stupid way back here. Okay. I ate so much pizza last night. Let's see what this thing says. Okay. Well, I erased the codes the other day. So, let's see. Cylinder 1 misfire. Okay. We got there. It was giving me more codes, but obviously they were stored for a while. I think there's 5. My buddy didn't drive this car for a while. And so when he started it up in the cold, it's probably where the multiple cylinders went, and maybe the lean code. I mean, you can tell when it was running. It was definitely misfiring on one cylinder at least. So let's get these spark plugs out. Looks like it's gonna be pretty simple. Do you know what I like about Mercedes? Mercedes hoods go way up to work on them. We got air filters built in. I was like, why is this so heavy? You got your air filter right in here. So we'll check that out, obviously. I didn't buy one, but it's been replaced at some point. It's fairly clean. These are your coil packs here. So we're gonna have to disconnect all these wiring harnesses. There's supposed to be tie downs there, but they're not there. Wow. These just turned, so I don't think they're tied down. Oh, sorry. Of course, not in frame. Okay, cool. So oil. And if you got oil in your spark plug tubes, you know what that means. Let's check the others. Yeah. This looks like a newer gasket on the top end. So maybe it just wasn't torqued down. What's this? Grease. Ooh, lots of oil in this one. So cylinder one would be here. This is the one that I believe one is in the front. Usually timing chain 1, 2, 3, 4 transmission. So we'll get these spark plugs out and look at them. The ends look newer. So that means the misfire is due to something else possibly, but we'll check them. Okay, so I mean, that's not tight. As soon as I put it on there, it started moving. So let's see what these others are. You know, that's not tight. That one was a little bit tight. Yeah. This will be fun. So there's cylinder one. They had anti-seize on here. We're going to be doing an oil change after this, it looks like, to inspect and cut open the oil filter. I'm going to hope that that is... Sorry, my camera work. I'm not even sure if I'm into this today. I'm trying for you guys. So sorry if I make some fucking mistakes, alright? Or whatever. Let's hope this silver isn't from the oil. Let's just hope. Let's check out the others. Sorry. Gap looks pretty big. The electrode. Super carboned up. I see more of this silver. That looks like silver anti-seize. So they were anti-seized. Still gonna do an oil change. Well, number 3. You actually see some burning. There's a lot of soot. And then we got number 4. So I checked these bolts here. They're tight. It looks like a newer gasket. You can see where it would seal on the tubes. Sorry, like I said, I'm just not into this today. But pretty cool. Never worked on one of these, so got me a little bit interested. Oh, what's this? We got a lot of oil leakage in the front here. Oh, that's where the filter is, so I'm guessing maybe whoever was making... Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna... a couple cracks. Nothing crazy. You can see down, maybe if it focuses... Yeah, there's 2 cracks on 2 of the... I don't know what you call it. Fucking lines. Awesome. I'm gonna jam a couple of clean rags in these spark plug tubes just in case the gods decide to drop a 10 mil or something. I'm gonna go look for some parts. So, found a gasket kit. So I guess this video is now turning into a valve cover gasket replacement video. Right on. Kind of getting excited. It's a little bit more exciting. I mean, it's because I'm almost done my coffee. So we're gonna do an oil change. Do the valve cover gasket, get the spark plugs in. Oh yeah, then I'm supposed to do all the brakes, so we'll see. Oh yeah, I dropped one of the rubber isolators down there. You see it just staring, that big hole. It's like right there. Yeah. So these are the parts. You see that? That's a Felpro. That's the kit, because you got to take some other things off. 5W40, full synthetic, made in Canada for Europe. Just the mobile one, and we got the laser platinums. So these should be the iridiums. Oh, platinums. This is what they said they recommended. I asked for the iridium. Let's check these out. Alright, so your mains are going to be T30s. So T30s there. You got T25s there. You're going to have to take this hose off. Just an easy clamp. Take that hose off, so pliers. This tube, it's corrugated, but it's steel. So if you do these carefully, you can disconnect them by spreading this. Then, as you can see, it clips onto these things. So we'll try to save one of those. Probably have to take, oh no, this off. Just careful. There's that. This whole plate comes off, and that's about it. There's ones in the middle. I'll work my way on the outside, crack them all, and do the insides. And then when I torque the gasket down, I'll start on the inside to make sure those seal, and then the outsides. I don't know if that's the order, but to me that's what makes sense. Otherwise, if you do the outsides, you might not be able to get this down, because if this goes down, that has to go out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And we're gonna have to take some of this front covers off too, looks like. So I'll get my pliers, do some hoses, and yeah, I don't have my stand. I don't think we're gonna do a time lapse thing. I don't know, maybe we should. Alright, I guess we'll just record and see what happens. Oh, so apparently there's gonna be a little bit of pressure in there. Alright, I have the car running. Probably should have popped that first. There you go. So now you know. Vice grips work really good for these. So use that. So I used a pick that pried apart this. Now, as you can see, should be able to, might need two hands. You can spread it apart enough. That you can pop it off that last hook. But I'm gonna need two hands because I'm gonna need a screwdriver. Like so. These are the T30s. Okay. There we go. Let's see what 250,000 kilometers gives you. Not too bad. You can see the oil was that's what I was worried about. There's a cradle on here for the valves. So it might be coming through. I don't think it was, man. See right in there. Well, we'll see. Well, I suppose I should show you what's going on here. Just took these out. See, there's oil on the rubbers. Just going to give a little clean job. So you pull those out, gasket comes out. You're gonna brake clean all this, clean it all up nice. Kit comes with that gasket, so we're gonna pull that out. Probably need a pick. Well, it's not one piece. Looks like it's. Oh no, it's one piece. Sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna install these gaskets here on the bench. Install all these. All right. So we've installed our gasket. Make sure she's clean. Okay. Okay. So it was said 10 Newton meters for the T30s. Start in the middle. I'm gonna just tighten everything down, and you work your way in a circle outwards. So 10 Newton meters is like 7.3 some odd foot-pounds, which I think is about 100 inch-pounds. But I'm just going to do it by hand. Alright, what? You nerds want me to... You want to see me do a freaking torque wrench? Fine. Sorry, I was wrong before. We're looking at about 85, 90 inch-pounds. This is 10 Newton meters. Thank God it hit the floor. Oh. Now, all right. There you go. Ow. Where's my... Ow. God, this hood is low. Get the spark plugs in. So, these spark plugs have a crush washer. I don't know if it'll zoom in there. So, as you can see, I'm spinning the crush washer. I'm seeing online people saying 21 foot-pounds. Best way is The best way I find is to, so it shows you there. So half to three quarters turn or 2/3 turn to seat the crush washer. So I've done many spark plugs by hand without a torque wrench. What I do is, after installation, even with any gaskets like this, if you're new, what you're gonna do is yes, a magnet's not the best thing to use for these, but it can be done. It's just shitty sometimes. I like using a long handle, seat that. So that's there, that's crushed. We're gonna go the half. One smooth motion, it's about half turn. You see here, I don't know if you can tell in there, so I'm going to about there, that's a full half. This one was a little bit earlier, so probably won't be all the way there. That was more, I didn't see it as good with my hand, so. What I'll always do, even with gaskets, is we're gonna heat cycle this and then let it cool down, do a full cycle, and then just go around and recheck everything. Turns out I do not have my crimping pliers here. So we are going to replace this with a worm clamp. So, got dielectric grease just for the outside of the boots. I don't put a lot, just around there. Alright, plug this harness back in. The seal is torn. That's what the valve cover kit should have came with instead of that other one. That's the seal it should have came with. This really should have something done here. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up some of this junk. Plug the math back in. Okay, let's see just right out of the box what happens here. I didn't clear the code or nothing. I might have to clear that code. It would go away eventually once the computer figured it out. I mean, clearly the engine shaking is mostly gone. Obviously the motor mount would have been stressed during that fiasco, so probably looking at a transmission front and back mount. See, once this warms up, it's still in the warm-up enrichments. Oh, there, it just kicked down, I think. Well, not quite. Let's check this code. First off, let's see if any new codes come up. And then we'll erase them. It was cylinder 1 misfire last time. So I did. So 2 codes. Random multiple cylinder misfire detected. Cylinder 1 misfire detected. We know that was from before. Cylinder 2 misfire detected. Okay. Okay. I was getting those misfire codes before for cylinder 1 and 2 and 3 or something, so sure doesn't sound like a misfire. Trying to trigger a miscode in the cold engine. I'm not just being an idiot, and look at my sound of my stock exhaust. Because oftentimes you'll get misfires just because it's cold and people freak out. It's like, no, you just put too much gas and load on the engine with a super cold motor and minus 40. Alright, we're gonna let this warm up. I'm gonna change the oil. And yeah. That's fixed. I guess I'll sign off for this one. Hopefully you enjoy this. Sorry I haven't been making videos. I've been doing a lot of stuff out of my house. And yeah, love you all. Like and subscribe, comment. Pretty simple job. And said misfires isn't always spark plugs. Like, those were new spark plugs. It's just because oil was getting on them. So love you all. Like and subscribe. Peace.